Hello everybody, welcome back to part 20 of my walkthrough in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Today we're going to be playing on the Normandy and looking at some other stuff. Just a quick little go around and...
Yes, Commander?
Oh, nothing here
Carry on,
anymore.
Yes, sir.
And I kicked myself because last part I did not show you guys this awesomeness. Another achievement right here. You unlocked an achievement. 5 out of 127 achievements now in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 95 out of 2,915. My profile, here we go. 8 friends, 4 followers, 1,205 gamer score now, because last part we got this one, 25 search and rescue, 13 minutes ago. So this is probably the biggest one I've gotten so far in this game, and the only one for a while that I've gotten. Or I've got most of them in just Mass Effect so far. Gaming, 3% now through Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 95 gamer score out of it, 5 achievements, and here we go. 28.81% of gamers have unlocked this one. Locate Dr. Tassoni and the Artemis Tau cluster. 25 gamer score. Look at that. Got that on July 28th, 2024. I don't know what stats it. I've been playing it for 7 hours, I guess. Wait. There's 4 friends who play this game with me? Or like me. Alright, so you can see the stuff right there. The ones I haven't done anything in so far, but you can, right there, whatever. And rewards. I don't think I've got any more gamer score points, but or not gamer score points, reward points, Microsoft reward points. Anyway, here we go. Thank you for saluting me, even though I don't really care. I kind of wanted to go to Citadel again before I did another side mission, but maybe I'll do another side mission before. Here's my room, nothing here. Oh, ran into a table, that's just great. This part may also be a little bit shorter than the other ones. I know, shocking. Oh, we got some more things. Sleeper pod examine. Is there another one here? Oh well. Here is Caden. Now let's see if we can talk to him.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alright. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using Mass Effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Huh.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Huh.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
All right.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
All right, so we got 82 points.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander.
I actually like Caden. Some people find him super boring, but he's cool. To me. And this... Oh. Replenish Metagel.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah, she doesn't say anything else
I
either.
should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Just like Presley, unfortunately. In this new room... Not really new, but we have something here. Yeah, we have Liara here to talk to now.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
We already asked this one, right?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term.
Benezia never...
Yeah, we did.
Asari daughters inherit. I am what is sometimes. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
Maybe she wanted to...
Many Asari raise their children alone.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Wow, 123 points right there. Awesome. So I'm gonna head down. Because I have a feeling maybe there's not a lot of, excuse me. Not a lot of stuff to do down here. Because it hasn't been a main mission exactly. But maybe I'll be surprised. Let me actually talk to Tally first. Because that's kind of the longest one to get to. Wait, what? Core charge status examine. More points, nice.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. So I think I'm gonna actually just look at all my codex entries and stop the part here. Nothing primary, but a lot of secondary stuff. So, council races. I'm pretty sure we learned about Asari culture. So, we definitely read this one. Or, sorry, I need to read this one. Oh, I guess not not that much. Government. Again, you can look at this to learn more and have it all written out for you. My CPU is down to 0.4%. That's how little stuff is going on my screen right now. Oh, that's okay. Extinct races, the beacon. Now we're learning more about the actual protein beacon. You know, it's sort of the centerpiece of the whole first level, but it's kind of cool to look back and think about it. 20 parts ago, or 19 parts ago, or 17 parts ago, I don't know. Wow, so now the CPU is down to 0.2%. Okay, here we go. If you wanna... Planets and locations. Stations. Gargren Station. Huh. I wonder how we unlocked... Oh, this was from talking with, Caden. Here you go, you can look at all of that if you want. First paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, oops, fourth paragraph. There we go. A permanent population of approximately 9,000. Wow, that's pretty small. Ships and vehicles, FTL drive appearance. So you can look at that if you want. But anyway, that's pretty cool. 1,205 gamer score now on Xbox. Easily over 1,000. 5 achievements. But most of them I got just through playing the game like normal, so is it that big of a deal? I don't think so, but... Drive charge. Alright, something we know for sure we haven't looked at yet. Look at that if you want. And that is the last paragraph. Starship's crew considerations. Cabinets gave each individual 10 cubic meters of space. You can see the first two paragraphs. Without oxygen to consume, fighters die in seconds. The compartment is repressurized afterwards. Stop moving around so much, crazy paragraph. Alright, there we go. And now technology. We already looked at biotic amps, I'm pretty sure. Training. So next part, we'll talk to the rest of the crew and probably do that one side mission that we got at the start of this video. Or sorry, at the end of the last video. So that'll be kind of exciting. Go back to the Citadel. I don't think I'll be able to do all that next part because I try to keep these around 20 minutes. So, with that said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. 8 hours and 1 minute. Just want to make sure that's saved. And again, I'll look at my achievements because I forgot to when I got it. I hate doing that. Oh, load is down there. Quick game. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Again, if you quit it, exit the launcher. And you can see engineer. Yep, 1,205 gamer score. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a great day.